it's the WillofCozy. Thanks for watching me. And today we are setting goals for 2026. So 2026 is going to be a good year. I have decided it's going to be one of the best years of my life. Honestly, this was one of the best New Year's of my lives, so I think that this is going to go really well. So what we're going to do today is go through my old vision board from 2024. It's been hanging up on my desk, like right here, for the longest time, and I didn't accomplish a lot of these goals in 2024, and I was like, well, I want to do the same thing, so I kept it. So we're going through my goals for 2024/2025 and seeing what I accomplished, what I didn't accomplish, what I want to do over, and then later on in the video, we're going to rebuild this for 2026. Okay, we're just gonna go from top to bottom. 2024, make it work. That's like, have you guys seen Project Runway? I used to love Project Runway, and Tim Gunn's was like, designers, make it work. So 2024, my idea was make it work. I think I might change like my saying for 2026. I don't know. But here, we had YouTube. So I think I was very good with posting on YouTube. Like very good as far as past years. I posted more than I ever have on YouTube, so I'm very proud of myself. I streamed on Twitch a lot. I don't know if I'm going to keep this because I have kind of taken a pause from Twitch streaming just because it hasn't been the best, just for my lifestyle and my mental and everything. So I'm not sure. Because of YouTube, I've gotten really good at Premiere Pro. Well, I found shortcuts that work for me with Pro, so that works. And then this is like a verified button. I'm not verified in anything, but it's okay. It's okay. Maybe this year. Who knows? My Instagram header. I photoshopped it to say 10K. Well, I didn't Photoshop. I just, to make it say 10K. It's been 2 years. I don't have 10K. I don't even have 5K. I think if I do it again, I want to add YouTube on here as well, because I would love to get like 10K on Instagram, which I know is a lot. But 10K on Instagram, 10K on YouTube would be really amazing. American Airlines on here because I wanted to travel more. Personally, I think I traveled a lot in 2024. I didn't travel this much this year, aside from locally, like Atlanta and like Atlanta. I don't really have the desire to travel as much. I know I want to travel a lot in 2027, but I don't necessarily want to travel too much. I think I'm going to go to Anime Expo in New York again, but that's probably the extent. When in years prior, I would go to Atlanta, I would go to Texas, I would go to DC, I would go to New York, all in a year. But this year, I think it's going to be very light. And I think I'm going to welcome that. I think if I can go and travel these places, then that's fine. That's dandy. But I'm not going to stress myself out to make it to all the cons and to make it to all the meetups. I'm just going to let myself be. This is one of my sayings, and I added a little bit. It says, I don't chase, I attract. What belongs to me will come to me. And then I add a little verse that says, what's not meant to be will cease to be, right? Because people will walk into your life, opportunities will walk into your life. You're like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. And then you realize, wow, this sucks. So things that are not meant to be will leave. They will cease to be. And that is okay. I welcome that. If you're not meant to be here, teach me the lesson I need to be taught and then see your way out. I'm welcoming that. So I'm going to add that little bit to there. Ooh, I added consistency just in general regarding like YouTube and social media and everything. I also added lots of boba and egg drop toast. I haven't eaten a lot of egg drop toast this year. I think I've only had it maybe twice this year, which is a lot. And it was like last week. You guys saw it in the last video. I had egg drop toast. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to keep that one there. There's a picture of Vivienne Westwood, may she rest in peace. And that was sort of just my idea and my, like, goal to dress more fashionable and be how I want, despite what I might be doing in work and my everyday life. Like, I want to dress and be how I want. I don't think I did an amazing job with that this year. I think I did a good job last year, but I think switching to more of a corporate-y role took away some of that, and I only recently got it back towards the end of the year, so I think I really want to just dive into it and just be my weird, funky, fresh self at work and not dress bland because I feel like I need to or I want to tone myself down or anything. Oh, this is a picture, right, of me at therapy. Someone sound the alarms. Where's the cheering? I did it. My goal in 2024 and 2025 was to get therapy, and guess what, guys? I did it. And she's really nice. You know, I have a Black female therapist who loves anime, which is a big deal for me. So I'm very excited about it. I'm very happy that ended up working out for me. Yeah, I'm just very excited. And I'm going to be continuing with therapy just throughout my life as I learn more about myself and my mental and things that I have been diagnosed with. I just want to learn more about it and learn how to improve my friendships and improve my relationships with myself included. So I'm very happy that I did end up doing therapy and stuff. That's made me very happy. This one is weird. It's like I did it, but I didn't. So I wanted to move. I made this back when I was living in the student apartments. Well, they were like student apartments, but if you just graduated, you could live there, and that's what I was doing. So I put my dream apartment. It has 1 bedroom and an office, bathroom, big living room, and everything. I didn't end up moving into a 1-bedroom apartment with an office and everything because the economy sucks, okay? I firmly believe that if you are working a full-time job, you should be able to afford to live in a 1-bedroom apartment by yourself in the city you work. I want to live by myself, but now that I'm in a relationship and he's planning on moving here, I don't think I'll ever get to live by myself, which is fine because I'll still be with people I love. Oh my god, wait. Okay, so here I put 2 kitties because I didn't know which type I wanted. I wasn't sure if I wanted a black cat or like, well, no, I guess this one is a calico. This one is a calico cat. Look at that, Hachiko. She's like mean mugging me right now. She's kind of mad at me, but it's okay. Happy. She brings me a lot of joy. She's technically an ESA, and she has somewhat helped me with my emotional regulation and relationships, so that's good. And I hope she continues to do that, and I'm very grateful for you, Hachiko. In this corner here, this is a meme, okay? This is literally a meme. It's 2 people laying up on a couch watching One Piece. I think I made this, if I made this in 2024, did I make this before my boyfriend? Or like around the time? When did we get together? I don't know. I think I made this around the time we got together, like the year before. We've been together for 2 years. So yeah. Anyways, so ideally, this same thing, you know, me and my partner being together, cuddle up, watching my favorite show. One of my favorite shows. So I think that this is going to stay. I also have you first here, so putting me first. I think it's weird because I think parts of me will do it in some aspects of my life, like putting myself first, and others times I won't put myself first. I'll put other people's like emotions before mine, which I don't think is inherently bad. I just think I need to not worry about what other people think or what they could think or what I think that they are thinking when they're not thinking that ahead of what I want to do and what I want to experience. So I think I'm going to keep you first there because I think that's very important. Money. I'm keeping money on here because I work 40 hours a week and I can't afford a 1-bedroom apartment by myself. Money, please. Old friend, Duolingo. Unfortunately, because of how Duolingo now uses artificial intelligence, AI, I am no longer a Duolingo user. I actually don't study a different language at all anymore. Because I really did like Duolingo. I just don't like that they fired a bunch of people to do it. Like, whatever, I guess. I kind of hate that. This is Hosier. If you know me, you know how much I love him. So one of my goals was to go to more concerts, specifically go to Hosier concerts. I went to not one but 2 Hosier concerts, and still to this day, those are the only 2 concerts I've ever been to. So I think one of my goals is to go to more concerts. And I'll probably put somebody other than Hosier on here, just so that way I am like, okay, girl, let's do more than just him, please. Losing weight. So this is a size 12. Can you guys see it? This is a size 12, like, pants tag. When you're in high school, you think you're so fat and so, like, ugly and whatever. And now I'm like, wow, I wish I could be a size 12 again. So my goal by the end of the year is to be a size 12. I'm currently a size like 16, 18, so it's very much so possible. I just think I have like these gold pants and I want to wear them. There's like a whole story behind those pants. Like, there's a whole thing. And if I can wear those pants again, I feel like I will be very happy and fulfilled in my body. And maybe I'll push myself more and we'll lose more than that. And then the size 12 would be too much. But I think a size 12 is where I should be given like my height and age. So I think that is my goal. But yeah, so this is my 2024/2025 vision board. I'm excited to remake this a little bit later with new goals and aspirations for 2026. Okay, so our vision board is done. Pardon the reflection of the lights. I don't know, it's a crazy kind of setup right now. But the 2026 vision board is done. And honestly, I am very proud of how this came out. I feel like I really sat and I thought about what I wanted to add. And it wasn't just, I want this, 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 and this. It was, okay, why are we adding this? You know? So the first change that I made was I put 2026 in the center. I don't know why, but something just compelled me to put it in the center. I put it up, I put it down, I put it everywhere, and I was like, it needs to be centered. So I put it in the center, and last year's slogan was "Make It Work." Well, 2024. This year, I said, "You will be what you want," because I will be what I want to be. You know, I won't be what other people think I am. I won't be what my head thinks I am. I will be what I want. I don't know. I think that's going to be a good goal or a good slogan for me this year. I put a little like words in here like train, build, adjust, whatever. Just so that way I kind of had an anchor to why I was doing a lot of things. So in this train section here, I decided that I want to train my mind, my body, my spirit, everything. You know, I just want to train it up because you guys are a little weak in so many areas. Like I'm slowly getting there, but I'm not there. One of my goals every month is to take a class. I already took that yoga class for January. I think I might try to take another type of class. We'll see. So we're gonna do that yoga class. I want to try to do a pottery class. I want to do a crochet class. Go to Orange Theory. Maybe try Pilates. I don't know. And I want to also train like my body. So I put Planet Fitness here because for some reason they keep taking like $10 out of my bank account every month and I don't know why. So I think I need to go and you know, figure that out. I want to build my cardio up and I want to build my body up. I'm not sure if I ever told anyone on this channel, but I do have PCOS. So like I get really tired after eating. like postures or like heavy meals and stuff like that. So I've been trying to change my diet and whatnot, but I also want to give myself more energy because no matter what I do, no matter what I change and eat, I still feel so tired and unenergized. So I added the Black Girl vitamins on here. The energy booster one. I think this is like B12, iron, and D3. I'm gonna try to get those hopefully sometime this month or early next month, just so that way I take my vitamins. I put in the supplements, I put in more to my body that's going to help it. Because yes, eating right is helpful and I can get the vitamins naturally, and I think I do, but obviously it's not enough for my body. So I want to, treat myself. Treat my cells. Treat my cells? Wait. I think I'm funny. It's 12 tag because I do love my body. Like I love my body. When I look at the mirror, I don't feel completely disgusted, but I do want to be thinner. I want to not have like fluctuating weight. I want to be very stable. And I'm a size 16 now, so honestly a size 12 is not unrealistic in the slightest. I don't think it's setting a bad standard or anything. I think that's just me trying to get fit. And if I go to the gym and take my supplements and eat right, I think naturally that will happen. So yeah, I think a size 12, that's 2 pant sizes down. I think it's possible. I think it would be great. I don't know. If you're a size 16, do you get it? Because it's like I'm not plus size, but I'm not like skinny. I'm like mid size, which is like nice because I can shop in the plus size and the regular clothes, but our size is never available. Like being a size 16 is so weird. I have adjust. So adjust isn't really like a focal point of anything. It's just I wrote that down after I got very sad the other day and I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm just gonna flop on my bed and bed rot. And I adjusted. I said, you set aside time in your day to do this activity. And now you no longer want to do this activity and you're replacing it with what? Bed rotting? Girl, if you don't, this is time that I won't get back. I need to do something, like, even if it's not productive, do something that's not going to be wasting my time. So I packed up Hachiko and I went on a walk. And it was a lovely walk. I came back feeling rejuvenated. I don't remember if I did the thing that I originally was supposed to do, but I know I didn't bed rot. So I am happy. Next to it is build, because my goal is to build myself up. Guys, I'm recording this on my cell phone, okay? I have had to delete so many videos to film this one video, and I'm still deleting while doing stuff. So I want to build myself up to the point where I get a nice camera, and it's worth it. I vlog more. I'm building up my resources and supplies around me. That is my goal. I also want to build my bank account. This is like not my bank account, it's just one I found online. And it has $5,000 in it. Okay, I know for some of you guys, that's like chump change. Good for you. So happy for you. Me, however, I don't think I've ever seen $5,000 in my bank account at one time, except for maybe. No, I can't even say that. When like schools got canceled and I got a little bit of my tuition back, but even that wasn't $5,000. My goal is to have $5,000 in my bank account monthly. I don't get nearly that much monthly, but I would love it. If I got $5,000 monthly, that would be so nice. If I got more than that, it would be nice. Because I can afford, like, a nice apartment. I can afford to treat myself, I can, like, I don't know, I can do good things with that money. Like, I think it would be nice to have $5,000 in my bank account. Next to the 2026 bubble, I do have a cake. It says 20 fine, because this year I'm turning 25. Y'all, 25 is such an important year for me. Like, this is my quarter quell, girl. I'm 25. This is my time to travel. This is my time to do things. If I want to get out there, I can do it now. Of course, you're never too old to do anything you want, but life is going to come. I'm going to get married at some point. I may have kids. Life gets a lot harder when that happens. So 25 is I can rent a car, I can go on a trip, I can do yada yada. I can do that now. And I think, isn't 25 when your frontal lobe develops? I feel like it's developing. Like, I think they're peeling the tape off in there. Like, putting finishing touches, they just got to cut the banner. I think 25 is going to be a great year for me. And I'm excited for my birthday. I already have a theme and a goal, and it's going to be fun. At that fitness wellness event that I went to, I got these little papers that I colored. This one says, be there for others, but never leave yourself behind. Because I feel like I put myself in front of others a lot more than I should. So, oh my God, there's an air plant on the floor, and I thought it was like a giant spider. I don't know how it got on the floor. Anyways, I feel like I put myself in front of others a lot, or I put what other people think before what I think, if that makes sense, too much for my liking. So I am going to try to put myself first and, listen to my first judgment and letting myself feel feelings I need to feel and do things I need to do. And not like while being inconsiderate of others, but without losing myself is what's important. Right above that, it says just be. Oh wait, we skipped something. So down here, it's my Instagram like I did before, and I just photoshopped 10K because I want 10K on Instagram. It will happen. I'm sure it will. And I also did the same thing up here. For the WillofCozy, I think I have 15 subscribers right now. I just put a K behind that. 15K. Why not? Dream big or go home. And I am already home. Wait. Dream big. So in this corner, this says just be, because I want to just be. I just want to be. I don't want to have to do anything. I just want to kind of like be there. I want to, I don't know, be cozy, which is why next to it is this cross stitch pattern of Gigi, which comes from Colorfully Sarah, who is probably one of my biggest inspirations when it comes to YouTube. I have a few other inspirations, but that's for another video. But Colorfully Sarah, I had no interest in cross stitch before watching her videos. Now I'm obsessed and I really want to try it. Hence why I'm doing, and this is a symbol of me doing my cozy hobby diaries, where in each video I try a new cozy hobby. So I think one of those I want to be cross stitch, but also of course pottery and clay art and crocheting and coloring. Like, I want to color. I want to read manga. I want to do cozy hobbies more. So, I don't know. I just want to be. And then this is Hachiko, my little kitty. We all know her well. I just want to spoil her. I want her to have a great life. I want her to have everything she needs. I want to be able to afford to take her to the vet, because I just found out you have to pay vet bills up front. So, that $5,000 needs to come quick, because she's okay. She's just sleeping, but, gotta be prepared. Going with the whole cozy idea thing, there is a couple on Instagram who has like this hobby room that they share. And so this is kind of like a symbol of me and my boyfriend's relationship of, we are going to move in together this year. We're going to have our own hobby room. We're going to do things together. We're going to hobby together. We're going to be together, and play games and color and read and stuff. So that's just why that's up there. I have this matcha set because I have been wanting to make like matcha authentically, or as authentically as I can. And I just think having a cozy drink is like the backbone of who I am as a person. I only have water, but I do have this like cute cup, like I love having a cozy drink. It just makes me feel so tranquil or whatever. I just feel like I can get stuff done and be productive. So that's why that's there. And then reading, I have a stack of books because I want to read a book a month. Technically, I already got done with one in January. If you count audiobooks, I listened to the Jeanette McCurdy book, and that went really well. But I want to read a physical book as well. So my goal is a book a month. So we're going to see how that works. And then this is another little piece of art that I got from that self-care event, and it says, what we think we become, which kind of goes back to our slogan of you will be what you want. So what we think we become is just a reminder to, I don't know, think what we want to be, next to it says, I don't chase, I create. One of the things that I had on my last vision board was I don't what's this saying? I don't chase, I attract. What comes to me belongs to me. Yada yada yada. You know what I mean? I want to say I don't chase, I create, because I feel like I am constantly chasing this idea that I want to be an influencer. I want to be a creator. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do that. But I am not allowing myself the time to create and be who I need to be for that to happen. So I need to remind myself that I'm not chasing anything. I am going to create what I want to create, and it will happen organically, and me worried about chasing these things is stopping me from creating what I need to create. But I think that's pretty much everything on my vision board here. So I'm very excited about what this year will bring. I think 2026 will be a great year for me. It's been a little rocky, but I think it's I think everything is going how it needs to go. And I'm very happy with who am and who I'm becoming and everything. So I think this year is going to go pretty well for me. Do you have a vision board? If so, I would love to see it. You can always DM me on Instagram or whatever. I would love to see your vision boards. I would love to know what goals you have. If you have goals, leave them down below in the comments so I can see. And as always, thanks for watching me, The Will of Cozy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!